somehow stay. You'll somehow be my only days.
Hey guys, it's Jenny from the Pixie post, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a different video, switching the gears a little bit. Since I took a couple of days off from the YouTube 3Speak scene, I wanted to do a video on how to keep a routine, minimize procrastination, and some goals I have for this month for myself. On Hive, on the blockchain, I've seen a few videos circulating about HiveGoals. And mine's going to be a little bit different. I don't know if there are any actual rules to that challenge, but I thought I'd jump in because it kind of motivated me to reevaluate what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and what I want to do going forward. HiveGoals to me means setting a few obtainable goals for yourself on the Hive blockchain, but I'm also branching out into a couple personal goals for my business and for my home life that I want to do as well. So I thought they really go hand in hand for me personally in my journey. I'm going to be looking at some notes here, so don't mind me if I'm looking off to the side. Right now, as far as the cryptocurrency, with CTP Talk and Hive, those are my main focuses. I do hold some other crypto like BAT, which is the Brave browser token, as well as a few others. But I really, really want to get laser focused more on Hive and CTP Talk. So as far as right now, June 2nd, in CTP, I have 47,322 tokens. A goal I want to achieve this month is 50,000. So, we're going to see how that works, but that's a goal for me to work towards. Now, with Hive, it's a little bit different for me because I am slowly building Hive so I can use it for future purchases, as well as a few things I'm kind of investigating as of right now off to the side. But as far as my Hive power, it's not quite where I want it to be. And it was kind of bugging me because I want to be able to upvote people with as much incentive as possible for those people. Plus, I just want to spread the cheer a little bit. So as of right now, I'm at 2,172 Hive power. And for me, that's really not that much. I've been kind of slacking on it, not worrying about it. And I'm still not worried about it. I'm not going to stress myself out. But I do want to have an achievable goal to work for this month. So I'm looking to go up to 3,000. I know that's kind of a hefty goal, but I'm going to go for it. By the end of July, I want to go for 5,000. So this will really push me to create more content as well as curate a little bit more. Since I'm on the social media detox from Facebook and Instagram, I'm actually going to be a little more focused on projects as well as the crypto. Twitter, I'm still using on a very limited basis because a lot of that goes through my business, and it really helps to be in the loop of the Hive happenings out there. So that, as far as my crypto, those are my goals. As far as content and other goals, I'm realizing there are a few things I really need to tweak in my life. I'm the type, I always joke I'm a Gemini. I'm the type that really puts both feet into so many different things that, because I love being a part of all kinds of projects, challenges, and all that, and it all starts off great, and then it all falls apart. And I have to understand that I can't do that. I have to pick and choose a couple of things I can fully invest my time in and my energy in. Because face it, I do have physical health issues that do prevent me from fully taking part in some things, and that's okay. It's just a matter of managing my energy and knowing when to step back and refresh and regroup a little bit. So I'm still kind of in the learning process of all that. So what I'm noticing, there are a couple things that are really helping me, and that might actually help you if you feel kind of stuck or just not feeling the right energy to do certain things. Number one, having a morning routine. Now, a lot of you have seen this on YouTube and ThreeSpeak and anywhere there's a blog. A lot of people, especially really well-known entrepreneurs, have a morning routine. And this is really super important to have because when you wake up for the day, you're setting the tone for the entire day. You're actually setting your mind and your heart into the energy vibration that you want. And this could be a negative mindset or a positive mindset. Like I've said in past videos, if you go right on your phone the minute you wake up and get undulated with messages, news headlines, which is mostly fake news anyway, and all the negative energetic things out there, that'll set your mood the whole day no matter what you try to do. And trust me, I know this. If you have some kind of routine, and it doesn't have to be complicated or hours long, you'll be able to reconnect with your own heart space as well as what you want to accomplish for that day. And it could be really simple. It could be just having a cup of coffee and sitting with yourself and asking yourself how you are today. It could be doing a little meditation or a little yoga, even for 10 minutes. And just stretching, getting your body moving. Drink a glass of water. That's always highly recommended, no matter what. Drink a glass of water because your body gets dehydrated from sleeping so much. So that's always a good way to wake yourself up and then have your coffee if you're a coffee drinker, like me. I think it's just really important to have that time for yourself, really reconnect with the important part of yourself, which is your soul, no matter how that looks to you. And it could be prayer, it could be meditation, it could be coffee, it could even be spending time with your spouse or your loved ones that you might not be able to get to see very often throughout the day. So definitely have that in place. And also, you can prepare for your morning the night before by putting a couple of things away that are out of their place. You could wipe down some things like your desk and your computer and make sure your clutter is not there, so you actually start with a nice fresh working space. It really makes a big difference mentally as well as physically, and I'm learning that as I'm going. Also, one other thing about morning routine, you don't have to stick with the same routine for the rest of your life. It's not a commitment where you have to go, oh, well, it's not working for me, but I still got to do it. No, I mean, if something's not working for you, feel free to experiment and see what really helps get you going for the day. So definitely feel free to try a few things, see what works, and something might work for a few months, and then you might want to switch it up a little bit after that. But whatever it is, always have a way to have that time for yourself before you jump into the business. Also, breaks and schedules. Now, a lot of us have been quarantined that some of us have really structured a schedule for ourselves because otherwise we never get anything done. Some of us has just gone totally lax and lost track of days. I was kind of the in-between. It depended upon the day. There were some days I was really gangbusters and just really got into it and got a lot done. Other times I was like, partly because of physical health, but also I would just get overwhelmed and anxious and just go, screw it, I need to take care of myself. And sometimes you do need to do that. You do need to take a day off. Some of us are such hard workers that's hard for us to slow down and do that. But it's imperative that you do take breaks, that you do take time out for yourselves to reconnect and for your family. Because burnout is inevitable if you don't. And that can be very ugly for some of us. And it could lead to physical health problems as well as mental health problems. So nip it in the bud before it even happens. Now, breaks can be different for everybody. There's no cookie cutter one way to do it. Some people like to work on the computer for an hour and then take a 10-minute break. Some people, like myself, once they're in the flow, taking a break every single hour doesn't really work. So I'll take a break every hour and a half to 2 hours, and it might be 15 to 20-minute break. But as long as you're taking a break, it really helps because if you take a walk outside, it's really nice. Get some vitamin D with the sunshine. Have a cup of tea like I do. I always make a cup of tea and kind of step outside for a little bit. Play with your pets. Timmy and I play around a little bit sometimes. He has his little stick with a feather on it, so we'll do that. Or even phone a friend. I sound like a game shows now, but just whatever works for you. And also, throughout the day, take an hour break at least, like a lunch period, to read, have some healthy food, just do something that's maybe mindless. Even watch one show, not binge 5 shows, but one show. Just something to get your mind a break and just really add something fun to the day. It could be anything. But whatever it is, definitely feel free to do that. And know that it is okay to do that because it'll actually help you in the long run. When you go back to your work, you'll feel a little bit more refreshed. You might have some ideas that didn't even occur to you when you're in the middle of it. So those are just a few of the things I'm doing. I'm still experimenting, and I think with this month off from social media not being such a prime focus, it'll allow me the time to really figure out what works for me. So those are the goals I have for the month. Another long-term goal I have is actually finally setting up a permanent area where I can film. This kitchen scene is really... It's convenient computer-wise, but it's really not working as far as the aesthetics, so I really want to change that up and do a couple of different types of videos. So, yeah, so I'm a little more motivated to get this going. Yesterday was kind of a bad day for me, I'll admit. I was very anxious about things going on in the world. My heart goes out to everyone dealing with that. I think we all are on some level. And basically, I believe that we all matter, that we all have a purpose in this world, and it's not to bring hate, it's to bring love. And the more we love one another, the better this world will be. And I really, really hope that people support I really hope people support the Black community as well as all communities, because when we spread violence and hate and anger, it accomplishes nothing. It's time for us to have a discussion, to listen, to really understand one another, and agree to disagree sometimes, but always have that respect and that love, because we all deserve to be heard. And I am sending prayers and love to everyone, and know that I am with you, I will walk with you, and you'll always have a place in my heart. So that's my stance on that. Other than that, that's really about it for the day. It's short and sweet. But I'm looking forward to bringing Mindful Mondays back next Monday. I want to make sure it's a good video, so yesterday would not have been a good time to do that. But next week, I'll be back. And stay tuned for another video in a day or two. So I love you all. Let me know what your Hive goals are, or if you're not on Hive, what are your goals for this month? I would love to hear it. Start a discussion below. And until the next time, always, always remember, To know thyself is to know thy truth. Namaste.